Okay, section 3, core and cool down. Thanks for sticking it out. I happen to personally love core work because it makes you stronger in everything else you do. So we are gonna just do some quick countdowns of some core and then some cool down stretch, and you can enjoy the rest of your day. We're gonna start on the floor. And just to give you a little bit of description about the form here, we're gonna be just gonna work with an all fours position, and an all fours position means that your lineup of the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder is all together using that bone alignment for your strength, playing that middle in, and then the knees and hips are in line. And in this position, always be strong for the upper back, pushing away from the floor. And we're going to start where we're going to do sort of an opposite hand to knee tap. So hand to knee tap, hand to knee tap. And I'm going to be doing it in a plank position. The next one is also going to be on all fours. It's going to be more of an oblique position work. So in that all fours, again, strong through that upper back, pushing away from the floor, pulling through the middle of the body, engaging that core. Going to bring the outside knee to the outside elbow. Again, other side, knee to elbow. Pulling in those obliques, one side, then the other. And then we got 2 more exercises. The next one is going to be on your back, rolling it down. So now you have the option to use a towel to support the head if you don't feel comfortable with your head all the way on the floor and you want a little bit of an elevation. So you have the option to, you're going to be coming up and then reaching for the knees. You can rest in between. Again, come up, reach for the knees, rest in between. Always an option if you want to go one step further, come up, reach for the heels. And then back down. Again, shoulders off, reach for the heels, back down. And if you want to push a little further, you come up and you just kind of stay engaged, rock back and forth, reaching for the heels. Last exercise. Oh, sorry. I'm going to give you an example. The best way to come up would be to roll onto your side and push up into a standing position, supporting the back. So you're going to be doing more of a standing crunch. So pull down, crunch in, knee to the hands. Stand, crunch it in. And I'm going to be doing more of a slam, crunch in. So really engage in that middle. So feel free to experiment with both. So you're ready for the first 10 count? We're going to go down. So again, feel free to start in that all fours position, making sure you have the lineup, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then we're going to start with the knee ins. Oh, excuse me. The cross taps. Let's go. Tap it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take a breath. Feel free to sit back into a child's pose. This is always a really good place to recenter. Come back. All fours position. Remember, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Always an option to try a full plank. And we're going to those obliques. Outside, knee to elbow. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Strong for that upper back. 7, 6. Active fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one each side. 1 and 1. Great. Sit it back. Coming up. Roll it onto our backs. Again, option, towel, something under your head for support. Feet are flat on the floor. Core pulled in. You're going to use those upper back muscles to lift the shoulders off. And we reach. Ready. Let's go. 10. And again, if you want to rest, that's fine. In between 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, push it out, 2, and 1, last one. Awesome. Coming up, standing position. Last core exercise. Onto your feet. You've got the standing crunchies and I've got the additional slams, so let's go. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Strong. Last one, best one. Awesome. Inhale. Stretch it out. Open the chest. Arch to the back. Open it up. Great. Come back to the middle. Arms down. We're going to open up the quads. You can use the chair for support. So grabbing that right foot, bringing that right heel to your right glute. Push that hip forward. Engage that butt muscle. Open up through the front of your leg, quad muscle. Breathe. Right leg down, switch it. Bring that left heel to your glute. Push the hips forward. Open it up. The front of the leg. Awesome. Release it down. Come to the front. We're going to step that right leg back. So stretch through that heel, open up through the back of the leg. So it should be a straight line. Trying to open up through the calf. Lean on that front leg to push through the back of that leg. Step it forward, left leg back. Push that heel into the floor. Square out the hips. Lean it forward through the calf. Breathe it out. Step it forward. Now we're going to do the opposite. Right leg is going to step forward. Flexing that foot, heel to the floor. So don't lock out that knee, but definitely get it straight. Sit it back, chest folding towards the leg. You can use the floor, you can relax onto the leg, but remember, just keep that butt sitting back. Calm it out. Don't strain through the neck or the shoulders. Come up. Switch. Left foot. Flex through that foot. Sit it back through the hips. And then reach. That chest comes forward. So don't strain. Don't reach through the upper back. The chest coming to the leg. And move that stomach in, core in, making room for that stretch. Great. Coming up. Now this one would be a really good option for sitting down. So open up that outside of your leg. So I'll use Elaine as an example. So sit it down, crossing that left ankle over your right knee. So, and then make sure, try to keep your, move this forward a little bit, your ankle right under your knee so you have a really strong support. Now, part of this is going to be pushing on that inner thigh to wing that bent leg out. Don't push into the knee because that would be straining on the knee. So try to wing that bent leg out and then bend your chest forward towards the leg. And this should be really feeling through the hips. This is good if you're doing a lot of sitting, which I know a lot of us are doing way more sitting now, and really breathe it through. And as you're getting deeper, again, you can focus on pushing that bent leg out more and coming forward more. And I can be doing this so in a standing position also. So you're winging it out and you're sitting it back. So I'm going to actually step you through the motion. Sorry, I was just giving an example. So start again. That left leg crossing over the right to the right knee. And then pushing out into that inner thigh of that bent leg. And in my case, sitting it back, and then chest bending forward, breathing, stretching through that outside of that left leg. Great, coming up, and then switch. Right foot is going to cross over that left leg. So especially if you're sitting, cross it over the knee. If you're standing, you can kind of come closer to the hip, push on that inner thigh as you sit it back. If you want help finding your balance, a good option is to stare at one place on the floor. Push into that inner thigh, get a little deeper. Great, come up. We're going to stand it up. We're going to do a little arch over. So hands up, arch over the right, through that side, left side. Try to tilt your chest open to the ceiling. Pushing through that hip. Coming up. Switching over. Grabbing that right wrist. And then bend it over to the left side. Again, chest opens to the ceiling. Look up. Open up through that right side. Coming up. Last back bend. Reach. Looking for that back wall. Hands together. Prayer pose. Take a breath. Thank you so much. Have a great day, great night. Take care.